Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys. So this is an unprofessional attempt at basically a tutorial video of everything that would be included, or like most of the things that are going to be included in the project for biostatistics next Thursday. So basically this is the student survey that was downloaded from Moodle, and we're basically going to be working on it. First of all, the first objective is basically to find and replace. Okay, so as a disclaimer, I'll be working on a MacBook. So for those with a Windows computer, you guys can like, I don't know, like try to figure it out or something. But it's quite easy. So first of all, we were asked to basically find some like information and replace it with other names. For example, let's work on the gender. So the first thing you need to do is basically select the column, which is like the one that contains the gender, and then if you have a MacBook, then you're basically gonna click on here, click on replace, and basically you're gonna type down the one that you want to replace it with. So in this case, it will be one. We'll be replacing the word one male, okay, with a simple male, or like male. So we're gonna click on replace all. So here, all done, we made 90 replacements. So now you're good to go, okay? We're also gonna do the second one, which is basically female. Okay, so you'll be changing this to female. All right, and then replace it with the word female. And then you're gonna click on replace all, and then you're done. Okay, so this is how you basically find and replace, and you can do it to anything. In the tasks, we were basically asked to replace this one, and I guess we were also asked to replace all the eye colors, and like by deleting the numbers. So you can do it in the simple way of basically going, if you have a MacBook, you're gonna go to here, click on this, go to replace, and then write down the word that you want to replace, and then replace with, write down the word that you want to replace the other word, and then just click on the replace all, and then close it, or you can find next and do the second thing or whatever. Okay, so that was for the first objective. Now I think for those with Windows, I think you have to go to home, and then from home you can find replace or something, I don't know. Anyway, moving on to the next objective, which is basically creating a pivot table. So the first thing you do when you want to create a pivot table is to basically go to insert. From insert, you're going to click on pivot table. And then from here, you're going to have to select the range that you want the pivot table to be created for. So in this case, we want to create a pivot table again for the gender. So I'll be clicking on, you will have to include the title, which is basically the first cell in the column. And you're going to go all the way down and basically select it all, okay, until here. Okay, and then you're just going to click on enter. And then from here, make sure that you're going to have the pivot table on a new worksheet. Okay, and then you're going to press OK. Now in here, you're going to click on the gender, and then you're going to drag this. You're going to click on the gender again, and then you're going to drag it all the way to the rows, so you can have something like this sort of table. Okay, now from this, we want to create, we have the values and numbers. Basically, they're telling us that we have 101 females and 90 males, but we want to have it in percentage. So you're going to go and click on the count of gender. Okay, and then from here, you're going to click on show data as, and then you're going to go down and press on percentage of grand total. Press on OK. Now it converted it from numbers to percentage, 52.88% for females and 47.12% for male. Now this is basically the second objective of creating a pivot table and changing the values to a percentage. Okay, so you're going to click on the I, show data as, and then click on percentage of grand total. Now we're going to move on to the third objective, which is basically creating a bar chart. You're going to create a bar chart using this pivot table. So again, you're going to select this. Basically, you're going to select female, male, and you're going to go to insert, and from here you're going to select this. Now you've got your bar chart. Okay, so this bar chart is absolutely not complete, and you're going to have to like fix a few things. First of all, you're going to add a title right here. So basically you're just going to add percentage of the genders, for example. Okay, and then we were also asked to add a title for the axes. So what you're basically gonna do is from here, yeah, for Windows, you basically have a plus sign here, and then you can click it and like do some things. I don't know, but again, if you have a MacBook, then you're basically gonna go to design, and then from design you're going to add chart element right here, and then you're going to go to axis titles. So you have a primary horizontal, which is for the y-axis, sorry, for the x-axis, and a primary vertical for the x-axis, for the y-axis. I'm so sorry, guys. So primary horizontal will basically write like gender, for example. Okay, and then we're going to go to add chart element. We're going to add the vertical y-axis, and in here we're going to write percentage. Now for some of you, I know that for some of you this might not appear as percent, even if this is selected as percent. This might not appear as percent. In that case, like, don't worry, just double click on it. Okay, format axis, and then move down to number. And then from number, basically you can select category. You can check here that my category is percentage, and this is basically shown in percentage. If you click down, you can have it as general, number, currency, accounting, whatever you want. But now we're just going to keep it as percentage, and that's it. This is in case you end up with decimal numbers here instead of percentages. I guess that's it for the bar chart. Oh, you can actually add the label here. So you can add the label here. Hold on. There you go. See? You're gonna basically double click on this, and you're gonna go down to add data labels, and then you can actually format these data labels. But that's it. So I guess those were the only three things that we were asked to do. And that's it. You're good to go. So that was all for creating the bar chart, which was basically our third objective. Now